and vote for NPP. This has led some of their communication members shouting on radio, TV, everywhere, including information center. We are waiting for the next action to see on 7th December.
Now the headlines.
Our nurse and midwifery in Ghana have come out with their motive reason that though they are fighting COVID-19 in this country, but the government has resumed and they cannot fight for this country because there are no soldiers. This has brought up their motive, and that Mr. Naposta, who is the acting and helping the people, the nurses and the midwifery, to come out and help the country. They are saying no. This is all flashback English. You can get the accuracy, mechanical advantage, organization, and the content. It's weekend news on Flashback. My name is Fireman on Asantuma TV. Thank you. Have a nice weekend.
Now the news in details. Flashback English news is coming on your way this and every Friday to entering the weekends. Leave your comments, share, and subscribe to both sides of the networks, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Now the news in details. ECG is the name company of Ghana to supply light to everybody in the country. This has led them to bring light to everybody. The situation has come to us that they are going to implement new meter in coming October 2020. This is going to help the people that the meter that you are using called Usain Bolt is not going to help the community. Recently in budget in Parliament this week, Ken Ofori-Atta issued a statement to give us another 3 months consume free of electricity. Now this popped up in the system for all Ghanaians to jubilate over the 3 months electricity to be used free. People have started buying fridge, kettle, oven, and many more. But UCG West are saying that October, due to this Usain Bolt meter, new meter is coming in our educational form of using electricity. Another issue popped up in the system. You all know God's fame and the person who normally worship God and to be turned into snake, angel, and many more is Reverend Bishop Dr. Obinim. This week has come out again, giving a signal last warning to Kennedy Japan that if he doesn't stop harassing pastors and men of God in this country, he's going to die. He said this when he was interviewed by Fireman on Flashback English News as Asantuma TV says, Obinim and Kennedy Japan had a relationship causing a fear to the pastors around the Ghana. But this has come to an end that Obinim says he visited God this week that Kennedy Japan is going to die if you don't stop harassing pastors in Ghana. Flashback English News is bringing you something new into the system that a woman supposedly to be 90 years has beaten to Mississippi death in Gonja. This has happened this morning that the woman who came out today laughing at the people in the family that they don't have work to do. Others are saying when you get money, it frowned down means fire burn it, ejatu. All this has happened in Gonja West. This has led the angry people of the family to beat the woman supposedly to be 90 years to death this morning. It has come to our notice that the woman who is in the 90 years at the Gonja is always sit in the home holding a stick, that is puma, to kill everybody in the house. And due to this, the family has come out to beat the woman to his death grave. He can now no more in the existence. Jerry John Robbins, aka Dr. Boom, in Ghana, early history of our colonial matters and presidential election to this country, today visited the former president and the late as well, John Frentenfrem Omeneso Fils Atames, who passed on in 2012 thereabout to 2013, when the Supreme Court and many people were gathering to go and vote again for this national December elections. In the same as this day, Jerry John Robbins visited Asumdwe Park holding a flower pot, putting it on the grave of Frentenfro Omne, so say bye-bye to we meet at the end of this world. Now the news, the main point again. Rich Hospital in Accra today. A woman who supposedly to be have a tummy huge towel in her stomach where CS surgery taking place in 2015. This woman were vomiting a green vomit like a green liquid water or anything which looked like green from her mouth. The reason is that he had a son or a baby when he got to the CS room in Rich Hospital. They couldn't afford and he couldn't help the woman to come out with the baby, though he had his life on it. Just today, on one of our sister stations in Accra, in an interview, where fireman, the English flashback master were monitoring, said he got to the Rich Hospital where the CS taking place. They couldn't do well for her. They left a big towel in her stomach. After that, he reported the case to the Rich Hospital. The general manager and the general doctor there told her that he should forget about the news. Due to this, we follow up the story to Nest Hospital. They were able to retrieve a big towel from her stomach, which was saying God has saved her. Please, this is the end of Flashback English News on Asante My TV. The only thing I would like you to do is to comment, share, and subscribe to the various networks, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Have a nice weekend. Bye-bye. Comment on Facebook. I thank you. Continue, comment, and share. Now the headlines. Family of Salasi in Ahafo region has given a strong warning to Ahafo police to intervene the death of their deceased. 2 policemen drawn in Akim Oda while they are pursuing armed robbers. Team Omotonsu. Another incident or another issue from Reverend Obinim Bishop says last Monday he has visited God, so he has some details for Nana Akufo-Addo. These are many more coming on your way. Let's go for a commercial break. Now the news. 75-year-old blind man in Eastern region in Koforidua yesterday received a dirty slap from his sister. The reason is that he refused to answer some questions. Due to the slap, indicate that 2 of his teeth fell down and all his teeth were coming up with the blood. He reported the issue to Central Regional Police Headquarters, but waiting for assistance to be prevailed so that the police can give him a compensation from her sister. Due to this, have left some people in the Eastern region in his area that those who are modesting people and insulting are not good. If you see a PWD, that is personal with disability, doesn't mean they are not in the system, but rather you need to respect them. Due to this, some of the parents and their family people has urging the sister to go and beg him for doing such thing on his face. If you see the woman or the man nowadays, 32 teeth has left with 9, while the remaining verses are not unknown to be found. When you go to Bro Ahafo in Ahafo region, a man 28-year-old has been shot to death because during ongoing registration exercise in Ahafo region, the Ahafo police and the family has given them 2 weeks to intervene the case where the people are jubilating, crossing the river with the wooden sticks, cross the river, no car, no left to return in the city or the area. This has brought many issues rampant in the area. The family of Salah has given the opportunity to the police to remain and
Flashback English News on Asantemai TV. My name is Fireman. Now the head. Flashback English News. Flashback English News.